Hello Virgo, hope you're all doing well. This is your general reading for the month of April. Um, what I want to say is really before we start, I know the coronavirus is a pretty bad thing, really, all over the world now. I think it's in about 193 countries and we've only got 196, so it's pretty much widespread everywhere. But I think it's giving us all a bit of a time to sort of rethink our lives. Sometimes we can just get in a bit of a bubble, can't we? And I think this isolation is giving everybody time to sort of have a bit of a rethink, of where we are and where we want to go moving forward. And I think it's a very good time to sort of get online, have a look on YouTube. There's a lot of meditations what show you how to contact your guides and how to get some proper clear guidance or get some visions through. So maybe a time to do that. Also, maybe a time to just get a book and think about where you want to be and where you want to be moving forward, and whether you want to get married or whether you want a house or a car or any number of things, really. I guess it gives you time to sort of sit down and think, how can you get there and how can this work, and sort of to come up with strategies a little bit, hopefully to help you. So I hope that helps. Anyway, let's make a start on this. What I want to say with this is the Ace of Swords reversed, and what I want to say with all your other cards plunked together and how I would see all this. I think it's important that you communicate. So you have this Ace of Swords upright and you have this clarity. And so many times in life, people struggle with communication so badly. And people can say to you, "You're all right," and you go, "Fine." Now, fine, more often than not, isn't really the answer. We all need people to maybe bounce ideas off, to maybe say, "No, I'm not fine, I'm really not well," or "I really don't know what to do about this." And I think sometimes it helps us to communicate with people, to admit maybe where we want to go or discuss it with people. I think sort of blocking things or just saying I'm all right or not discussing things really isn't the answer. And a lot of times people can give you help or advice that is actually very, very good. And I think sometimes you need maybe the clarity of other people, and maybe instead of trying to do things on your own, or maybe again they can sometimes bring in messages or give guidance to you. So it is important, I think, to sort of speak up a little bit this month, not just say you're fine or everything's okay. Maybe again just speak up so you have this clarity, and not be afraid to speak up and say what you think or say what's on your mind. Because again, sometimes we can be a little bit isolated or a little bit closed off. And again, speak up. Seriously, Virgo, that really does look like the answer for you this month. The next card you've got is the Five of Swords, and putting those two together, they can just be, again, people pecking your head a little bit with this. Maybe situations where you don't feel you're winning or you don't feel you're gaining ground, or battles with people. And again, maybe from that you just cut off, you just stopped talking, you just gave up. And all I would say is work on getting that the right way round and communicating to people. Listen, you've upset me, or listen, this has not been good, or listen, can you help me with this? And I think, again, try and get this communication massively sorted this month, Virgo, because this will massively help you as I see it. And also, these swords cards can be very much thoughts and things that are in your head. And again, I just think you need the clarity, you need to speak, you need to say what bothers you or what you need help with or what you need to be clear about, really, basically. The next card you've got is the Three of Pentacles, and hence why I think putting the whole thing together, it's hard to make the masterpiece on your own. Whatever ideas you've got of a relationship or a business or whatever that is, you need the other people to help you. We all need other people to help us. Again, either to give advice, to get us clear on where we're going. I see this card a lot like compromise, talk, work with other people, let other people give you the advice or the clarity to get you higher up the ladder, either in relationships or in a business or in money or in anything really. This 3, in all fairness, is a long way off the 10 of Pentacles. And I think to get to the 10 of Pentacles, to get to the happy home life, or to get to the money, or to get to the business or anything, you need to really, again, get that Ace of Swords the right way up and get speaking and talking to people. I think that would massively help you to go in the right direction. Anyway, the last card you've got is the Lovers. And this could be somebody that you absolutely love. This could be a relationship that you've got. This could be some sort of business ideas that we absolutely love. Something that you would love to do or love to be somewhere. Again, this is upright, so this possibility is there of this working out very, very well. You know, possibility of this connection working out very, very well is good. I would see it, like there is maybe somebody who does love you, somebody who does support you, somebody who does have your best interests at heart. And again, talk. Seriously, Virgo, that seems to be the biggest thing really this month. The next card you've got is a card of Be Yourself. And sometimes we can worry that we say the wrong thing or we do the wrong thing, or, and it's quite hard to be ourselves sometimes. But that's who we need to be. We need to try and live an authentic life. We need to maybe stop putting up like some false facade of who we are, we need to open up to people and say when we're struggling or we need help or something's bothering us, and be more authentic in how we live our lives. I think that would again help you a little bit, Virgo. Okay, the next 2 cards you've got, this is from the Energy Oracle deck, and the first card is Indecision. And again, I would see this like don't make any decisions really from a place of not knowing. That's not always helpful. We can all have many choices in our lives, and we can all sometimes be a bit headless chicken, that we sort of set off and think, that's it, we'll go this way or we'll go that way. And I think, as I would see it is, and from your other cards, it would help you to talk to people and to get clarity on what this direction is, on where you need to go, rather than trying to do it yourself, because I don't think that will be very helpful for you. Also, this yin yang card is again about balance and about like seeing the bigger picture, I guess, and keeping things in balance. Seeing as like it'll get there when it gets there, and things will sort themselves out, and giving everything really a little bit of time, because everything just needs to be in balance. And it's again no good making decisions from some sort of place of getting upset or frustrated or anything like that, because that's not really the answer. So I honestly think, Virgo, your month is really talk to everybody, talk to people, get opinions on things, get people's ideas, get people's input, and come out of this like not speaking. And I think we all need help, and we all need to open up a little bit, because otherwise nobody knows what we're doing or what we want, and it's quite sad. And again, I don't want to be all negative really, but it's so sad that a lot of people have massively struggled in life and had suicides, and people think, well, why didn't they just talk? Why didn't they just say something? And again, nobody knows if you don't say anything. So honestly, Virgo, spend this month speaking up, talking, communicating with people, and you'll be surprised of what help's available to you, and you'll be surprised about how well things go when you have this communication with people. People love you, Virgo, and they support you. So, get yourself there. All right, speak, talk. That's all I want to say. Have a damn good month. I wish you all the very, very, very best. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Virgo.